In simplest terms, it's a digital audio file, but to us it's more. It's a creative expression, it's storytelling, it's culture, it brings people together, it binds, and it creates a community. So we saw great success in the classroom. We saw students inspired. We saw them speaking to one another about their passions and their interests. And we thought, why don't we add another component to this? Why don't we make it a competition? And why don't we, invite other teenagers from the community? And so we've been able to create Speak at Whitfield, an amazing competition that brings lots of voices together in a very organic fashion. And then we are also helping to train teachers and best practices in implementing podcasting in their classroom also.
That the stories in the Dalton community are really rich. And so when I started teaching here at Dalton Junior High School, I knew that I wanted to capture those stories. And when I saw the way podcasting can do that, when we tune out all the visuals and we just listen to someone's voice and what they've been through, there's nothing really more powerful than that. And so when a teacher can bring that into the classroom and let students engage with the materials that they're teaching and there in a deeper way and make connections to their own life, that brings it alive. And that's all it is for me as a teacher, is I want my kids to love learning and I want them to share their stories.
It gives me a good sense of skills it gave me new skills that I never knew I had, like editing. That gave me, I didn't know I could do editing until I opened up Soundtrap and I see that I could edit, it was crazy.
It's impacted a lot when you get to work with people, you get to do things with people, you get to have that experience with something you've probably never done before.
I think that this is definitely something that I would want to do in the future, just because of the fact that we're getting to more deeply connect with others.
I think podcasting is important because it allows you to share your thoughts and your ideas with other people.
Podcasting is what we need to bring into every classroom, every content area, because it gives our students an opportunity to synthesize that information that we've been teaching them, and it gives them a stage to share their stories and their experiences with others.
I think podcasting is important because especially nowadays, it's so important to hear the youth's opinion on what's happening. Every single child, every single kid has a story that they want to say. And especially for me, being given the opportunity to work with this art form to say what I needed to say and educate people on what I'm passionate about changed my life for the better. And I hope that podcasting can change other kids' lives too.
People, if we want to see change, there is hope. Next time my students ask, when am I ever going to use this? What's the right answer? Every day.
The more time you'll have to find your story. I know that I have. Well, at least the story that I've told today. This is Ella Stevens, signing off.
This is Soraya McEwen, signing off.
This is Diego, and this is Carlos. Thank you for listening to our podcast.
This podcast was recorded at Whitfield Middle School.
We gotta go. Parents calling us.
Adios.
This is Lucy Hester,
Maddie Stacy, Campbell Fox, signing out.
Thank you for tuning in.
And we want to thank all the teachers who took part in this podcast.
This was Carlos.
And this was Alexis. And we will catch you on the next one.